All right. You are now tuned into the Black Ramen Podcast. Your host, Chatty Pat. Oh, wow. Let's stop for a minute because I forgot. The main person who's supposed to introduce everybody is the one that's flyest in the room. Sorry, Bree. Take us.
Okay, well, if you're just going to pass the baton like that, I got this. Hey, welcome. You are tuning into Black Ramen Podcast. We're black, we like ramen, we're a podcast, and we're getting into anime today. Since apparently Patty's passing this on to me, I'll introduce myself. I am Sleepy Bree, tea-sipping Bree, keeping it cool, keeping it easy, and telling things as they are. With me today, I have...
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Chatty Patty, a.k.a. Madam Straw Hat, a.k.a. this my pirate ship, a.k.a. I am the celestial freaking dragon. And I have with me...
What's up, guys? This is Derby, a.k.a. Sexual Chocolate. As always, the best was saved for last. Let's go.
Yeah. So all three of us are gathered here today because it's time for our check-in. If you've been listening for a while, you know we always do this when the new season comes out. We let you know what we're into, what we're looking at. But now it's been about 5-6 weeks since the summer 2021 anime season started. We've all been watching, keeping up with the stuff we said we were going to keep up with. So now we're just going to let you know how we're feeling. Yeah, allegedly. Okay, I admit I'm a little behind on a few things, but I'm keeping up with what matters. And that's what we're going to tell you today. Patty, for you, what matters? What did you say you were going to watch? What did you actually end up watching?
I ain't keep up with none of this shit I said I was going to watch. I'm going to tell you right now.
Is anyone else getting deja vu?
I mean, what you want me to say? Like, all these titles and all these, like, shows, I'm like, no, I'm in. I know what show I'm going to watch. And then, boom, it's not the show that I said I was going to watch. Like, none of it. So, let's just say I did say I was going to do the vampire thing. The Vantis non-corte, court, whatever. So, yeah, I mean, all right.
Don't worry, we'll have all the titles up later when we pop this onto YouTube.
Word.
We'll have it in writing. We can't say it, but you can read it.
Yeah, that's it. I could spell it.
I'm pretty sure I can say
so,
it.
Allegedly. So,
no Carter. Like, it's not that hard.
So why you could have just said it. You could have just said it. Anyway, yeah, it's just pretty to me. This anime is just pretty. The story's okay, but it's really just pretty to me. It's really it's a comedy, which I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with comedy, but it's just pretty to me. It really is. That's
how about a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being it was a waste of your time. 10 being best thing you ever saw. Oh my god, you'll watch it 3 more times if you could.
I would definitely give this a 6. No, that's being generous, and I'm being generous because one of the protagonists is brown skin with white hair. And you know what that does to me. I'm gonna give it a 4 or 5. 4 or 5. 4 or 5.
Okay.
Yes, and I also said that I was anticipating Reincarnated as a Slime, 2nd season part 2. I did not watch it not one time because you're not gonna leave me on a cliffhanger. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that to me. I'll wait.
I feel for anyone who's watching it right now because I definitely am, and I'm like, get to the good stuff that I know is coming.
I'm waiting on Slime.
I wait for at least 10 episodes and then I'll binge them all in one night because you know I can. Man, I said I was gonna. Did I pick that?
No, I did. So
okay, I'm gonna leave it alone.
Leave it. That's fine.
I'm gonna let you can have that one. I'm gonna let you have that one. What was the other one? Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, I said I was gonna rewatch season 2. Not rewatch, but anticipating season 2. Fire in Her Fingertips, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Fire in Her Fingertips has still remained top notch for this season. I can't get it anywhere because apparently I have to wait till Hanime.tv releases it all in one video. So I have not have access to it, but Fear not, ladies and gentlemen. The manhwa is amazing. The webtoon is amazing. So, is it a webtoon? No, it's a manga. So the manga is really good. So I've been anticipating
Hold
that.
on, Patty, real quick. Disclaimer for any of our listeners who are under 18. This one's not for you. That's it.
Oh hell yeah, it's not for you. This is not for you. This is not for you.
Our
Wink,
entire
wink.
podcast is practically 18 plus.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So ladies
So
and
this is
gentlemen,
just a disclaimer. It's not our fault. Technically, you snuck into here.
Right.
Thanks for coming. But technically.
yeah. For all the parents, if you decide to listen to this through the speakers, through your television screen, sucks for you. Get headphones. Yeah. So
That's it.
at this
Go
point,
on,
yeah.
Patty.
I mean, there was an anime I found last night that was really, really good. The first episode was like 40 minutes. So it's called, it wasn't really, really good because I got aggravated within 30 minutes with the show, but I'm going to give it another try. It's Baku Tashi no Remake.
I've heard
So-
a lot of people talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically about a 28-year-old guy who works in I think he is a designer, web designer, and he ends up moving back with his parents because his job got bankrupt, not in business, and then all of a sudden he gets an opportunity to get back into this business and it fails. So all of a sudden, boom, he wakes up reincarnated or go back in time to his former self, to his later self when he was like 18, about to pick colleges. He's always regretted not going to the art college, the art school that he wanted to go to instead of business. So now he wakes up, that same 18-year-old boy who got the acceptance letter, and he has a chance to change his life.
Oh, drop that title again? Because
Yeah.
I think I want to look at
I've
that.
heard it described as Tokyo Revengers, but everyone is age appropriate and it's not about crime.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
I'm
pretty
okay
much.
with that.
So I mean, I would have been okay with it too, but it's just like I get a feeling like it's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So that's why I don't like it. I like stay in set place until you're.
Oh,
finished
you mean
and
like
go
how
back.
Tokyo Revengers keeps jumping to the past and to the future?
Yeah, that's a problem for me a little bit, especially for this scenario. I don't like it because I get confused because all of a sudden I don't know, because the illustration is not too much of a detail, so you don't really know he's back to his adult self till you see the specks, the little things on his beard, the 5 o'clock shadow, and then when he's back to a kid, then you notice like he's back to a kid because he doesn't have the shave. So I'm like, okay, I gotta wait 5 minutes into conversation to know if this the 18-year-old you or the 28-year-old you. So that's the only thing that I think that really, I don't know. And let me see, anything else? I didn't try. Did Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid come out yet?
Yes, season 2 is airing now.
All right, nobody picked that up. Nobody watching that.
I never saw the first
I need to
season.
rewatch season 1 before I watch it, and I've just been trying to get time to make it happen to watch all of season 1 again because I don't remember shit.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay. Well, that's me in a nutshell. Bree.
All right, yeah, I'll slip in next. First one, I guess the two I said I was going to do, but I haven't quite done yet. We mentioned slime, reincarnated slime. I'm looking forward to it still very much. I just haven't gotten around to actually seeing it, so I'll let it build and then I'll binge it straight. Because that's such an easy binge anime. The other one that I said that I was going to follow up with, the continuation of Hasetsu Flag Otome game. So the one where isekai'd into an Otome game, has to survive because she's going to be death flagged at the end. At the end of season 1, spoiler, I'll give you 3 seconds. It seemed to wrap things up pretty nicely. I mean, everyone was happy, holding hands. The mysterious bad guy, showed up, they solved it, and she survived. Obviously, it's a happy-go-lucky series, as you can assume. She did not die gruesomely because everyone hated her secretly. So no one's surprised at that. And I was like, okay, cool. So that was the title. I have to survive the flag. She survived the flags. I didn't actually expect the first season to just end surviving. I was like, oh, why is there more? I read the premise for the next for this season 2 that's airing right now. And my big issue is it seems like, well, now that that's all survived, it seems like just a plain slice of life. There's not much more isekai element as far as I'm aware. Maybe a big plot twist comes out, but I just wasn't drawn to really watching it after you complete the original premise. As far as I know, they didn't really set up anything for the second season. Like, there was no cliffhanger at the end of the first one. So, admittedly, after finishing the first season, I lost my big draw to get back into it. Like, I'm sorry. I know cliffhangers suck, but sometimes you just need to leave me a little kernel of something to still feel interested and move into for the next season. I didn't get that, so I have not picked it back up.
Real quick. There is one major cliffhanger, and that is, who does she choose?
It's a harem. She doesn't.
But doesn't she, though?
Like, I will wait till the end of the season, or maybe look up minor spoilers for the light novel. It's a light novel if anyone wants to read it. And I will see, does she actually settle with one person at the end? I highly doubt it, because it doesn't seem like it. Like, she was really going up as they're all confessing their love to her, saying like, oh, I'm so glad we're all such great friends.
Friendship
ending. I don't know. Someone has to hit her in the face with the love hammer or something. I can't expect her to actually choose.
Some stuff.
So if I later hear that she chooses one person, I will watch. I will binge the entire second season to figure that out. But unless I hear that, I don't know. It's just kind of cutesy, slice of life-ish, without any real draw episode to episode. The ones that I am sticking with, and I'm decently happy with, is first, what I asked Patty to back off of, Remain. That's the water polo anime. At first, I didn't really know what to expect. It could have been, like, free and, like, dive, exclamation point, exclamation point.
That OP fire.
Which are amazing. They're good. They're good. They're fun, but, like, I was looking for a real quality sports anime. I'm looking for the next Haikyuu or something. If anything can match Haikyuu. And, so far, I'd give it a 7. What I really liked about Remain was the first episode. It's good because it starts with a premise that I hadn't really heard before. The genius, best in the nation water polo player apparently got in a car accident and has amnesia where he forgets the last, like, 4 or 5 years of his life. So he wakes up saying, what the hell is water polo? And that's his starting place. So it's a weak to strong story, but he goes into this sport again with everyone knowing, oh, he's a genius, and having all that pressure on him when he barely even remembers how to swim. Mm-hmm. That was such a great premise. I loved how they made his family really show how the accident reflected on them all. Unfortunately, it started to lag a little bit in the middle few episodes, 3, 4, 5, because they seemed to, like, get away from that, and it really was focused on the sport, but I'm willing to allow it. Because a lot of sports anime have to establish this one principle. What is this sport? How does it work? You always have those characters explain to everyone else, oh, this is the basic rules. So I got a bit bored there. It seemed to drag it on. But it seems to be picking up a little bit around episode 5 or 6 as it gets back into what does it mean to be a genius and the idea of genius versus hard work. So Remain, it's pretty good. If you're not a sports anime fan, you'll not be interested. I wouldn't recommend it. Like, again, Haikyuu is one of those anime that will bridge over to non-sports anime fans. I don't think Remain has that appeal. So if you're into sports anime, this is a pretty decent one. Not amazing, but I'm willing to keep watching it week to week. The other one that I am really liking so far, it's my favorite from this season, was Kageki Shoujo. That was the one about the all-female acting troupe. So the girls are now going to school and training for a few years to join that troupe. And so far, it's been pretty good. Better than I expected. Not incredible, but for a sports anime, or a summer anime, I'd say it's definitely up there. Because what it really excels at is having an ensemble cast. There are a lot of different characters, and it is giving each of them time to really develop. So far it seems to be going episode by episode, a different person who's the main focus. And it's going into some dark issues. Like they had an eating disorder episode, they had a sexual assault. So it's not a grim anime, it's no stars align, but they do get a little deep sometimes, and all the characters are pretty likable. So I would recommend Kageki Shoujo for those of you looking for a good shoujo anime. It has some light Yuri vibes, which I enjoy. It's a little bit of a taste of romance, but it doesn't actually really do much, so it's just an under flavor, you could say. So those are the two main ones I'm following episode to episode. There is one more that I'm kind of keeping up with, but I feel like Derby will say it, so I'll just leave this name here. Uramichi Oni-san. Life Lessons with Uramichi.
Yeah.
Is that the shorty with the big titties?
No.
What?
No.
No. That's the guy who
depressed
hates his
millennial.
life but works with kids.
Oh, okay, got you.
So
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Brie, that was all right.
Yeah, that was all for me. That was me passing it on to you.
Oh, then yeah, I apologize for fucking up your great transition.
Right, that was a nice assist.
Right,
It
That
was
was a
such
nice
a good
assist.
assist, and I just like, is she done? I'm not sure. Fuck. All right, so yeah, my first pick was Uramichi, because pretty much episode 1 has a scene where he wakes up on a Wednesday, and I think I told y'all this. It's just so fucking relatable to how I wake up on Wednesdays. It's just like, fuck, again? All right, let's do this. And yeah, Uramichi is just written for anyone who kind of hates their job. It's just like, all right, fine, let's just do this again. And doesn't much care for kids being happy all the goddamn time and trying to understand why you're not. Like, you'll get there, child. You'll understand soon. Eventually, you'll have to take a chemistry class, and it'll all make sense why we all aren't that happy right now. But yeah, please continue to watch Uramichi. It's still funny. The jokes still hit for me. But that's because, like, one of the characters, like, dick jokes are hilarious to me. Forever. For my next one, I believe I had Tsukimichi? Or was it Make You Black Company? Fuck, I don't really remember my list, so I'll just talk about both a little. So both isekai. Let's go with Tsukimichi first. That's the one I really like this season. Overpowered isekai character. I'm in. That's all you need to say, and I'm always in. The god didn't care for him and decided that he was too ugly to live in her world. But she already called him over here, so she sent him to, like, the corners and said, just stay over there. Please don't associate with all the beautiful people on my planet. And don't do anything. And it's just fun to see him, you know, build up his life. And try to, you know, kind of spite that god and live in human society somewhat. But yeah, Tsukimichi is great. Please continue to watch it. If you haven't been, pick it up. Make You Black Company. Right. Make You Black Company is...
Every time you say that, I'm a little offended at the title. Make you black. What do you mean make me black? Like, tell me I'm not the only one that's been hearing
I
that.
did not until you just said it.
Really?
Yes, that's right. It's the Make You Black Company. See, they sell the best in blackface makeup. You ain't here? Oh, God. I can't believe I said that out loud.
I was gonna say something, but I ain't want y'all to come for me because it's like, oh, Patty, you too, here you go again.
No, I heard it too.
Anyway,
All right, cool. It's not just me.
the whole point is he had pretty much won capitalism, and then he got isekai and had to start from the fucking bottom. Like, the bottom of the bottom.
Like a black person.
Damn.
That made him black.
Oh, my God. The title has...
Built it up, burned it down, sent him somewhere else, and he has to start
The
again.
title has many layers.
I'm just saying, the
it
title fits a bit better than it should.
seems. Right?
It does.
Oh, my God. We got to find
Sounds
that.
like sister. You see that? It sounds like systematic oppression, ladies and gentlemen. You see how it never fails? Well,
Not
just say it.
once.
Just say it. But go ahead.
All right. So for the next one, I think I picked this, and I do have to apologize. I think I've said like 4, but I don't remember what I picked. So I do remember being excited about The Detective Is Already Dead. I watched episode 1, and I kind of hated it. It looked incredible, but I hated it. I hated every second. Like, I was looking at my clock the whole time, like, yo, when is this over? And then I think the first episode was like a twofer, so it was like 40 minutes long, and I was like, God damn. I finished it just so I can judge it harshly, and I don't like it. If somebody continues to watch it and it gets better, like by episode 10 or something, I'll give it another shot, but no.
10 on a 12-episode series?
I mean, look, I remember Steins Gate doesn't get good until like episode 10, so I'll always...
And I haven't seen Steins Gate.
That's fine. Don't give me choices. I dropped Steins Gate 3 times until a friend of mine begged me to, like, yo, give it another shot and just keep going. And I'm like, you know what? I trust your taste. I'll keep going. And I appreciated that one. But I get it. If you gotta give something 10 episodes, that's a tough sell. But I will watch it if somebody can tell me that it's worth it. At the very least, 10 episodes in.
Did you talk about the boy that had the curse?
Oh, fuck. All right, so we can talk about the fact that I'm starting to enjoy CG.
What?
Enjoys.
Yeah, he said it. He said it.
He said it.
I did say
We got this
Sorry.
on tape.
you do have it on tape. Allow me to rephrase. Not so much enjoy, but I can look past it. My eyes have finally become accustomed that I can look past CG. And
If I ever come over to your house and I catch you watching, what's that? Arms? What's that show?
no, X Arms is garbage. Don't get it twisted.
If I catch you watching X Arms,
No, you gotta kick
and
me
you're
off the
like,
show.
this show's pretty good.
No, you gotta kick me off the
You
show.
are.
You gotta fire me. My
I
eyes.
can no longer trust your taste.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
My eyes have bled.
You're not
Yeah.
qualified to speak here.
But nah. So when I looked at the synopsis for this one, so what was it? The Duke and his maid, the Duke of Death and his
Yeah.
maid. I really liked the
Wait,
synopsis.
what's the title? What's the title again?
The Duke of Death and his maid. I'm sure there's a Japanese
Alright.
name. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, because I was trying to say, I said, yo, the maid with the curse, the guy who curses
Yeah,
everything
exactly.
to death. That's yeah.
So for this one, I'm watching it, right? And I was like, I read the synopsis, and I was like, oh, that sounds really good. I saw the trailer, I'm like, I'm not watching this shit. No, sir. Not happening. Then I was bored one night, and I was like, I said I was gonna try it. Let me try episode 1 and see what happens. Yeah, I finished all the episodes they had available like that night. It's really good. Like, story-wise, it's good. Characters are great. And part of it feels like I went in with just such low I went in with not beyond low expectations. Like, because when I read the synopsis, it was like, all right, like, out of 100, I'd give it like a 15. I'm like, I'm intrigued. I'll give it a shot. And saw the trailer, and it went into like negative 50. I was like, I'm gonna hate this. And then when I watched the show, I'm like, no, this is pretty good. This is damn good. I love it. So
You just gotta kill your eyeballs a little bit. Because I also watched the first episode.
Exactly.
It was pretty cute.
your eyes.
Some of the characters were cute. I liked their interactions. My one complaint, though, is it seems like aside from the Duke and his maid, the artist did not give a single fuck about drawing any other
Not a soul.
faces.
Nope.
Like, it went from, okay, that's kind of like character development. What's it called? Drawing pretty characters. Yeah, I can see that with those two, but then the rest, it's like she just went to Barnes & Nobles and picked up a how to draw anime book and squiggled in 2 eyes and a nose.
Honestly,
I was like, what the hell?
Bree, you're saying they squiggled it in. I think they just got some stickers and put it on the page. It was like, did it. All right, cool.
All right, listen, let me tell you
So
something.
maybe the later episodes get better, because that was just the first episode.
No,
I was
no,
like,
no,
okay,
I'm gonna tell
that's
you
cute.
now,
The rest,
the,
why?
The art does not get much better. Like, it is a struggle every episode, but I like it enough that I'm gonna keep going. I have heard someone say like they saw the first episode and it just made them want to read the manga, which is a completely legitimate option that I didn't consider. But yeah, you can 100% just read the manga instead of watching it. But give it a shot.
Listen, y'all not messing this up for me. Let me tell you something. We're about to go to Japan soon. I want to be able to go and visit JC Staff. Listen, JC Staff, they don't mean it.
Yo, look.
They
we
don't
do.
mean it. I'm not.
Yes,
No,
I do.
mean it.
All right,
mean
so
it.
y'all can wait. Y'all can wait outside while I go inside.
Here's the thing.
Okay, y'all can
Here's
have
the
that
thing.
one.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure I'm a bigger fan of JC Staff. I love most of this stuff. I saw One Punch Man season 2. I was like, yeah, they did a fine job. Why is everyone mad?
I think so too. I
Right?
think they did a great job
Yeah.
compared to what they had to work. I mean, based on what they had to work with, I think they
Right?
did a great job.
They
But,
didn't do this. And that's part of why I'm
Yeah,
mad
I
at them.
own
Is
this.
I know what the fuck they're capable of. And they gave me this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, you don't get to slide on this. You fucked up the art on this.
And it's not even just the CGI. Because I watched the entire first season of High Score Girl. I don't know if I can recommend it, but I watched it. And that's also a very similar-ish art style CGI. But they at least drew faces on characters. They tried. And yeah, so Dukin is made. It's worth it for the character interactions and the premise. It seems fun. It seems cute.
Oh.
I want to see him break his curse because, like, oh, that poor boy. He
Yeah.
needs so many hugs.
And also with
if it didn't kill people.
With the last episode, he just proved that he's a man of culture. He said that he was a dye man. He was into dyes over breasts, and he is now one of my favorite characters. Simply because of that. He's a man of culture, and I'm with it.
Yeah, that's one I'm going to pick back up. I only saw the first episode, but it's summer anime season. I've got time to watch a few more. I'm
What
going to check in on
about
Dukin's Maid.
there was a show that Derby was talking about. I don't know if he brought it up. The isekai with that kid was on a bus and he got isekai to another realm where he got beat up really bad and then he got a part in
Yes. So I don't know if
What's the
there's
name
an
of that
English
one?
name. I'm reading it right. I'm looking at it right now. I'm gonna butcher this name, so sorry guys. Seirei Gensoki. So I really like the concept of this kind of isekai where you're not taking over someone's body. Like, they're just getting your memories. So the kid the main character is Rio, and he just inherits the memories of the isekai character. So the isekai character is not in charge of shit. He's not running that body. This kid is Rio. He has his own wants and needs, and he just now has the memories of some adult that died in Japan. He doesn't know who the fuck that is. So I'm excited to see how that plays around.
The first episode was pretty good. Yeah. I was like, oh, this seems very gangster. The torture, the violence, the segregation. It's like, don't touch her. Why you smell like that? I was like, oh.
Right? It's so rude. Like, God damn, you
like,
in my hometown. Like, you could go home to where it smells like daisies all day.
Yeah, I didn't have to help you find your sister, right? But I did.
And then y'all tortured me? Like, what?
It was, to me, the first episode was good. It was good enough for me to call Derby and be like, hey, you sleep? Listen, this isekai slams. Like, this is really good. Yeah. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. I must continue this, like, immediately.
I have continued it. It's done some isekai things that I don't care for. And I would like it to get back to what it was doing, so we'll see. But yeah, like,
how many episodes are out now?
I want to say like 5. Yeah, 5. 5 are out now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I know what I'm doing tonight.
Yeah. It's added a lolly character, and I want her to go away. Yeah.
God.
That's pretty much
lollies.
it. Yeah.
It's crazy. Another thing we gotta add in. Please, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't, watch Odd Taxi.
I don't care what season it is. Watch Odd Taxi.
I'm so sorry. It's just that none of these literally compared to what we watched last season. Like, Odd Taxi
last season was a monster. Yeah. That's not even fair.
It's not fair.
I'm going to remember spring 2021.
Yeah, we all will.
It wasn't. Yeah. I tried Sunny Boy. I don't know. I might get back into it again. Not really doing it for me. Like, I was just like, let the protagonist be the one with the powers. Because this right here, but then again, I only watched like a couple of minutes of the first episode. Right. So, let me just
call me later. I'll talk.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I got you.
I literally just watched it today. Like, all the episodes. So, we'll talk. We'll talk over it.
And this is why everybody needs a Derby in their podcast. I guarantee you. Again,
well, we do have. I was going to say we do have a few other shows that we need to talk about. So they're not technically spring 2021 or summer 2021, but they are the ones that recently got released from Netflix jail. So the ones we finally got to see. For example, Beastars season 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sorry about that, guys. I lied to y'all. I said I wasn't gonna watch it. I watched that shit immediately.
He watched it instantly. The speed at which he caved. He went in on Netflix. Guys, don't do it now. I'm not even interested. You should have released it earlier. Within the weekend it dropped, he binged it. On the spot.
Oh,
He didn't
what's up?
eat, he didn't drink, he didn't sleep. He just watched Beastars.
I definitely did watch it in one sitting.
I have to admit, I caved too.
Ooh, the
So
hypocrisy
here's
is
the
real.
thing. It is. Here's
I'm
the
not a
thing,
hypocrite.
right?
I said I would watch it whenever they dropped it.
I don't. Beastars was such a beautiful, well written story up until the end.
Yeah, the ending was dumb.
I-
The ending was so
dumb.
Up
stupid.
until the end.
What the fuck?
It was just, it ended so poorly. That last episode, it's like, you know what it is? You hype me up for this. You had me going all 10, 11 episodes with the emotion, the movements, like even the movements of each animal, the characters, how they describe their love for one another or their experience of meeting X person for the first time. Like the female wolf that was in love with Lego, she actually got to meet Haru and ate with her in her garden to realize, now I see what he sees. Like that was a good, like, a little emotional moment. All the other moments when Louis realizes who he is and the amount of people that made sacrifices to get to where he is, for him to just, like, it was just beautiful up until episode 12. I was like, Jesus, I could have been watching something else. Like, I don't know why y'all set me up for this.
Right.
Like, I was just plain out disappointed. And like I said, it can't hold to our Taxi at all. I was just like,
Not
this is
at
the
all.
problem. This is a problem when you watch an anime that's so good. Like when you watch our Taxi and then you like, what's next? Nothing. There is nothing that's gonna come that's gonna be just as good. You like, what I'm gonna do next? Nothing.
Watch it
Nothing,
again.
nothing. That's all you can do is
That's
watch
your
it
only
again.
option.
Nah, you
Watch
go
that Taxi a
outside.
second time.
You go
That's
outside
it.
and do
Go
some
outside.
shit. Like, get some
Go
sun.
outside. You ain't here. Corona coming up. I'm not going outside. I am not going outside. As a matter of fact, I spent 2 hours. You know what I do after I watch a show that's fire? I go on the Google search bar and be like, I finished watching Our Taxi, now what? And then they'll have a list of other shows that I do that. Like I did that to a bunch of
Hold up,
shows,
I'm
and
Googling
I got.
this right now. Let me see what it says.
I'm telling you. I used to do that to a bunch of shows. I used to finish and be like, okay, I finished watching Demon Slayer, now what? And I got a couple of lists. So what did you get, Derbs?
Some Twitter pages, some Reddit posts that's asking for some explanations. I don't know. I think
Oh,
I Googled
God.
it badly.
You know, while you look through that, I gotta say, Patty, I don't agree with you in terms of
Of course you don't. Of course you don't.
on Beastars. The bending was bad. I agree with that. But the entire season I thought was a little dumpster fire trash. Because I was
God.
watching and I thought the plot line was a mess. I was sitting there and like, this kid's in high school. Why is he trying to catch a murderer? Why aren't the police doing their job? There is this entire secondary plot line where a bunch of like school leaders or important looking people got together and said, okay, we must choose the next Beastar. Still don't know who the hell that's going to be. But we must choose the next. You know what? We'll make whoever catches the murderer the next Beastar. I'm like, okay, so it seems like there might be a plot with that. Then that new sheep or ram dude came in. It's like, okay, maybe he's angling for that. But then they just never brought that up again.
Not
So
once.
maybe the series is not finished. I feel like this season
It
2
should be.
ended like, yeah, that's it, it's done. But they just left that entire Beastar plotline blank. We still don't know who the Beastar is. They didn't answer that. They didn't solve that. Just for some reason, Legoshi was going around saying, you know what? I think I might drop out of school to hunt the murderer. Why? The murderer's in school. Never mind. I'm going to stay in school because it's important to get an education. The fuck? And I don't know. It just seemed to be going out of nowhere. I was pissed because Louis was really cool. He became a mobster boss. And then he's like, nah, I don't want to do this anymore. The fuck? I just felt like there were so many loose threads stretching out everywhere that just hit dead ends. And they're like, yeah, so we're just going to end this with a dramatic fight that no one really wins or loses. Like, all this was a training montage for Legacy, who still got his ass beat.
Yeah, he did.
And I was like, I don't understand what I'm doing here. The entire season. I watched it out of faith and love for the first season. And I absolutely adore it, but it was good enough that I wanted to give it a shot. I promise I watched the entirety of season 2. And I don't know. I don't think it was worth watching, ultimately. It didn't solve anything. Things are still weird. The relationship between him and the bunny is still strange and possibly non-existent. It's really unclear if he and the bunny even fully got together. In fact, I'm pretty sure Haru didn't even appear in the last, 3 or 4 episodes. She was just no longer a character.
Nah,
she showed up
no
in the
longer
very,
a
very
factor.
last scene.
That's
What
it.
it felt like was both Legacy and Louis decided, fuck that bunny, we don't need her anymore. It'll just be me and you.
Well, no, that's your BL
We got this. Forget the money,
going on
the
overdrive
bunny.
brain.
It's just between us.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
wouldn't complain technically if it just made sense.
Are you
I
guys-
was not a fan.
I'm not a fan either. I'm not a fan. But are you guys still watching To Your Eternity? Because apparently it's still going on.
My soul's
What?
not ready. All right, I know it's still going
Yeah,
on, but my
I'm-
soul's not ready.
Wait,
I'm still.
what?
Spoilers.
To Your
I'm still
Eternity
getting over
is still
Gugu.
going on.
All right, and I can't.
Right? That's the last time I saw. I thought that was the ending.
Nah.
Yeah.
You
it
mean
took
there have
like a
been
week
more
off.
episodes that I missed for To Your Eternity?
Yeah, it took a
They
week
took
off
a
and
week
came back.
off after episode 13 and they came back. Until I find a nice happy-go-lucky slice of life, I'm not going back into this. I tell you guys, follow my advice if you want to. If you don't, it's on you. If you're watching something this drama felt, heartfelt, like To Your Eternity, I seriously recommend that you wash it down with a happy-go-lucky anime. You have to have a happy-go-lucky anime title right after this one, because when that hits, you don't want to be the one person at work that don't want to talk about, oh, how's your weekend, because you just spent 24 hours binging the most saddest anime ever. Now you got a long face. You don't want to talk to nobody. You can't tell them why. Oh, my favorite anime character just passed and died. Like, nah, you don't want to mess up your work week like that. So, like I said, if you finish watching To Your Eternity, because I know after watching To Your Eternity, I definitely picked up. I rewatched season 1 of Miss Kobayashi, Dragon Maid.
Mm-hmm.
I was happy because I can't function like that. I live in New York. I can't be out here frustrated with the person who's walking in front of me because they don't want me to walk up to catch to the train that the doors is about to close, and mad at the anime I watched last night. I can't do that. I can't. So I have to have a happy-go-lucky anime right after it. To Your Eternity is just a depression anime. It just oozes depression. So it's not a bad one. It's just oozing depression.
It's so good.
It shouldn't
You'll
hit
get
this
addicted.
hard. And Tokyo Revengers, it's still going. I stopped at episode 13 because I thought it ended, but psych.
Everyone took a break for some weird reason. Everyone just took a break for like a week or two and didn't tell
That's
nobody
fair.
shit.
I just needed to know this beforehand.
Right?
Because, after my
like-
favorite anime's finished, I always go back the next week just to make sure there's really no extra episode. Okay, and then I'm sad. But I don't check again another week later.
I'm already done. I'm already moved on. I'm already looking at the titles and calling y'all and say, hey, this is what we need to talk about on the next show. I'm not worried about you coming back next week because I thought you was over. Apparently, if you go to my
I was gonna
anime
at least
list,
wait till next season.
no, look, you go to my anime list, they literally said it was 10 episodes. 10.
For
Where they do that, Sway? So,
Tier
I don't
Eternity?
know. But I don't know.
all right, it's
Says
fine.
10.
Look, some shows kept going. All right, just go watch them if you love them. All right, go back. They're
Right.
great still.
Double check everything you loved from spring and make sure it's really gone. That's what I'm learning. Who knows? Maybe there's actually 20 episodes of On Taxi. We'll know what's going on with the black cat.
Oh,
somebody
there is
go-
a God. I'm telling you, if that ever happened, I'll be the most happiest person in the world. Are you crazy? I got a blanket ready for that. I got a shirt made for our taxi, and I'm really gonna wear it in Anime NYC. So I'm with it. I'm with it. A fun thing that I discovered this weekend. But first, before I start, you guys have your predictions of what show you think is going to be awesome or they're going to take over this season or not?
So the highlight of this season? I feel like Kakaku
Yeah.
Shoujo has a good chance. But then again, Shoujo normally don't get as far ahead
I mean,
when it comes time to, really praise them.
a lot of people have been really loving Sunny Boy. I don't see it yet, but that's probably.
I mean,
it.
the art looks
But
nice. It's
Honestly,
Madhouse.
hold on, wait. So Mappa dropped the Itaden one, the Itaden only no piece, and I just watched it a few days ago. and that would be my pick. It came out a little late this season, so I think that's why some people haven't spoken about it just yet. But yeah, that would be my pick because that's really good. Like, I love that.
Mappa don't care. Mappa don't care. Schedules. We drop it when we drop it.
Yeah.
Good luck, everybody else.
So if I had
That's
to
it.
choose,
Nah,
that would
it's
be-
always Mappa season.
It's always Mappa
always
season.
Mappa season,
Praise
exactly.
Mappa. Always Mappa season. I'm pretty sure. So I just wanted to bring to your attention real quick. This weekend has been an eventful one. So I don't usually promote YouTube pages, but I had to with this one. This one was amazing. So while I was working out, I spent all my viewing pleasure watching this amazing YouTuber called YH Otaku. YH Space Otaku. So basically what he does, he breaks down the backstories of all these mangakas throughout the years. And he is so informative. Like, I spent the last hour watching the creator of what's that anime? Ohio Sakai Good Morning World.
Dr.
I was
Stone.
about to say Science Fell in Love. Dr. Stone.
Dr. Stone. So the creator of Dr. Stone, I watched his whole. He is an amazing. When I tell you this guy has perseverance, this mangaka came from Korea. And his first, I think he's been trying to do a lot of, I mean, you know, they do webtoons and stuff. So apparently at that time, they passed a law that certain stories couldn't be told or it couldn't be so explicit. So they passed the law in Korea. So half of the stuff that he loved drawing, because he loved anime titties, he couldn't do it. So he got a passport and was like, yo, I'm going to Japan. I don't care about learning the language. I'll get there when I get there. And he came and he found work, and it was just an amazing story. And he has so many stories. He has one about Oda. I think he has one about the guy who created Hunter x Hunter, and he has one about the guy who created Slam Dunk. And sorry if I can't say the titles of these mangakas, is because I respect them so much. I do not want to butcher their name. So yeah, if you guys ever get a chance, look up this YouTuber called YH Otaku. He is amazing, and his accent is cute. So yeah, he's amazing. He's amazing. Shout out to him. So that's what I've been doing for my weekend. I've been looking at all these mangakas and how they draw. And if you're an artist, ladies and gentlemen, and you have artist block or you are doubting yourself, I guarantee you, if you watch just one of these shows, you would be like, okay, this is legit fire. You get all the inspiration that you need to keep going on, to finish your next chapter or your next project or your next pieces. This right here is definitely inspirational. This YouTube channel is amazing. And that's what I've been doing all weekend. Yeah.
I've been playing catch up. My family had
You been
me
playing catch up?
hanging out with them, so I've just been catching up on shows. And I
Aren't you
still
watching
need-
a few things still on Netflix that weren't anime but anime adjacent? So the He-Man.
Hold up one
remake.
moment before we go to He-Man. Pause. Sponsorship, people, ladies and gentlemen, we have to plug in our sponsors. But Sight is us. Ladies and gentlemen, please go to our website. We do have a website, blackramen.com. We officially have an official website.
BlackRamenPodcast.com.
Sorry, blackramenpodcast.com, where we officially have merch. As a link to our merch, we have mugs, we have bags, we got sweaters, we got t-shirts, we got white
We got
beaters.
masks.
We got
Wear your
masks so
masks,
you can
people.
stay safe. Yes, wear your mask, people, and don't do the chin warmer. Don't do that. Cover your face so you can have the beautiful logo of which is Black Ramen, and then you could just floss. It's New York drip that you could wear with your Timbs, and I say this all the time. Do not be caught slipping without the merch. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, and they got all amazing different colors. It's there. Don't tell me, oh, it's just in black. No, it's not just in black. We just picked black for the display. It's got all the different colors in there. Just click it. So we do have merch, ladies and gentlemen. Stop asking, just buy it. We got merch.
Right? You don't got
Again,
an excuse no more.
You don't. BlackRamenPodcast.com. our website. You can go in and see what other cons that we're about to go to, and we have photos. Not the best photos, I have to say that first, but we do have the cons that we're about to go to this year where you can meet us, and then
now we'll take better photos.
we'll take better photos, and top it off, we'll take great photos. Shit, we do a whole photo shoot if you have our logo on when you see us. I'm just saying, but that's for another
Right?
time.
If you have our logo on and you find us at Anime NYC, come up.
Come up, pull up. We have a special prize for a person who finds us in Anime with NYC. But here's the catch: you have to have one of our shirts or our sweaters on in the process while we take photos. So as the time moves, closer to the event, we'll let you know. But please don't be shy. Go to our website, blackramenpodcast.com. Hit the link for our merch. It's on Redbubble. It's called Black Ramen Drip. It is what it is. Black Ramen Drip. Get into it. Now, with that being said, what you said about He-Man?
I didn't see it yet, but I know you were saying something about He-Man. So what were you saying about He-Man?
He-Man was okay.
Well,
it wasn't bad. It was okay. A lot of people were disappointed because He-Man wasn't the main protagonist. He was more of a side character. And they had a female protagonist, which she was gangster. I liked her. It's just that I didn't like the fact that He-Man was such a puss. So that's about it. His whole character, he was just like, I don't know. It's not the I don't know. But I did like where the story went. It was very good. I binged it all in one evening, even though Netflix just gives us 6 episodes. Netflix do better. But I mean, it was an easy watch. It was a nice watch. I liked it, and it was pretty good. Yeah, and Mike was watching Rurouni Kenshin, the live action movie, and he literally watched. Yeah, he watched both parts.
Yeah, they released the final movie first, which is why it ended up just sitting on my list. I was ready to watch both one day, and it was like, oh no, this is just final. The beginning come out,
but they're both up now, right?
Yeah, but again, I was busy
I'm
with
gonna
family,
watch that.
so I'm behind on everything in life.
I'm not gonna hold you. The fight scenes is really good. The fight scenes was impeccable. It was great. That's what kind of got Mike to really watch it. As a matter of fact, I was laying in the bedroom reading a manga, and then Mike was like, come watch this. And I was like, what happened? He's like, yo, just come watch that. Pull up. So I came, and he had it on a fight scene, and it was everything that I hoped for. I was like, ooh, this is nice.
They got the effects good, because my biggest worry about anime going to live action is sometimes it just doesn't look good. Like, they try to do certain effects, and I'm like, ooh.
Now the choreography looks good. The choreography is good.
Rurouni Kenshin is one that should definitely translate real well, because they don't do anything too fancy even in the anime.
No powers, straight swordsmanship, swordsmanship.
Like one power in like the whole show, unless you count like the very last season where it adds a bit more mysticism to it, but it's still not anything too intense.
Nah.
So yeah.
I mean, it was great. It was good.
Word is hell for Yu Yu Hakusho though. Mad powers in that.
How he does it? The spirit gun? Is it
Spirit
2
gun.
fingers? I don't know.
I thought it was one finger.
It's one finger.
Is it one finger?
It's one finger.
I don't know. Some people like 2.
Hey.
I never stop. Hey, yo, hey. But yeah, I mean, Netflix has been definitely doing a lot. A lot of people made fun of Rurouni Kenshin saying that the wigs was trash. I personally agree. I don't know why they don't have black folk.
That's what I'm saying. I had a black one to lay the wigs.
Yo, them edges would have been slayed. Oops. back in the what do you call it, the Edo area, that time period. Like, come on, stop it. Yeah, Netflix, y'all missing. Y'all playing around way too much.
There's no excuse to have bad wigs in this day and age.
No excuse. Now with these hairstylists charging like $1,000, and then you got to come with your own hair washed. Everybody and their mom has been DUIing their own hairstyles, and you mean to tell me you couldn't get somebody to come in the studio and lay them edges down, or just to have like a nice silk press for this woman that's working in the restaurant? Nah.
The budget ran out.
Nah.
Stop.
And it shows the budget did run out because they spent all their money in choreography and choreographing these moves. That was it. Yeah. Because you can't tell me that you drinking sake and you have the best rice in the whole entire village and your kitchens is like, your roots is trash. You can't do that. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Like, there's no aloe vera tree this whole entire time. You could have just, relax your, penetrate your roots, make sure the scalp is clean, make sure everything looks nice. You can't have healthy hair, not even a healthy wig. Nah, stop it, Kenshin, stop it. But yeah, Netflix is definitely doing it big. I was surprised at what they were doing. Like, for me to be on Netflix, their streaming service for this long, this whole week, they got it. They got it. Give that a watch. They got good stuff. Yeah, it's really good stuff. And you know who got good stuff too? Black Ramen, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely look us up. Watch the podcast. Go on our YouTube channel. We did mess up on a couple of titles, but it's okay. Because we will definitely have the titles on the bottom of the screen for your pleasure. So you can look them up, do what you may, and enjoy it. But you know what else is amazing is that right now on my summer 2021 list, on my anime list, they still have the nerve to have Detective Conan still coming and pushing with these episodes.
That's right.
I don't know why. I don't know why. Detective Conan is still alive.
Yo, there's still murders happening.
Click into it.
He got to solve them all.
Yeah, but at least what they could do, be honest, is they could just wrap it up, say, okay, he's back to his old age, and now just continue it as him a teen.
It would
Detective
be funny
Conan
if he
Shippuden.
just grew. Like, yeah,
right,
I never solved the problem, but yeah, I just
series.
grew. How confused.
I couldn't solve the mystery as a kid, but now I'm an adult again.
Bray,
I'm going to keep investigating.
Bray, how confused will his girlfriend be now?
Depends on which one is his girlfriend. The blonde woman who also got shrunk into a kid, or Ron?
No, because the blonde woman who got shrunk into a kid, I think, was a full-blown adult. But I'm talking about Ron, because she been with him for like 10 years, and he just grew into fucking her boyfriend again. And it's like, oh, nigga, you look just like...
My man Jimmy Kudo?
You look just like the dude I was boning. Explain yourself, Conan.
I don't. Listen, I'm done. They don't even have how many episodes is out right now. They just said it's continuing. There. That's literally what they wrote. Continuing. There.
We got more.
I'm not counting
We got more. That's it. I'm not. Listen, you shouldn't be counting it. This is for mathematicians, not for people at Black Ramen Podcast. Oh, Shaman King, Derbs.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Is that released now?
Yeah, released.
It
released on Netflix. No.
I could also thought it was in Netflix jail because I definitely put out a reminder for it.
Is it on Netflix jail? I heard it was out. Was it?
Holy shit!
It might be like out on the streaming sites.
It comes out tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
So I know what he'll be doing tomorrow.
Yep.
All right. So any questions I have to ask Derby, I have to ask him tonight.
Yeah.
Can't be tomorrow.
Yeah,
Cannot be tomorrow.
I'm binging Shaman King. I'm excited for it. So.
They literally said it's 52 episodes. I'm not capping. They said it's 52 episodes.
Yeah, but I don't think Netflix has all 52, right? It probably has like the first half or something.
You see, this is what I'm talking. Netflix.
Release it all if you got it.
Listen, I thought we was doing well with the love letter we sent the last episode, but apparently you don't want to listen. I'm not writing any more love letters. That's it. I'm done. I can't do this. I can't. Let me see. I think that's it. What, there's one with a cat. Y'all saw this one? Ori Tishuhime? The one with the big fat cat with the iPad?
Yeah, I haven't watched that. I don't even know what it's on.
No, it was not even on my register.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen anything about it, so.
Nope.
Okay.
But that's pretty much it for the spring 2021 season.
As far as
that's what we're watching.
No. Wait. One more. Pirate Princess.
Yeah, but that's not out yet.
That's next season.
That's next season or this season?
Next season. That's going to be fall 2021.
Yeah, it's on like every list, but I don't know who has it.
All right, because that looks beautiful. All right, so we leave that for next season. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for... Listen, apparently we've been taking notes from the creator of Hunter x Hunter because our hiatus has been crazy. And it just started. So after this episode, we're gonna try to put out some good content, but obviously I don't know when because I'm moving. Yay! So
to that nice side of town.
So yes, the gentrified side.
Hey.
So
She's gonna
so
be shopping at
after
Whole
everything
Foods
is set
soon.
up, man, the cookies be busting. I'm not gonna hold you.
Right, they got some
Cookie
good stuff
busting.
at Whole Foods. Don't knock it.
They
I-
do.
Yo,
They do.
I
That
judge
almond
Whole
butter.
Foods harshly. I don't think I've ever been to one.
You got to. Their cheeses is immaculate. There's no reason for your cheeses to be laid out that pretty and that nice. Like, yo, I went up to the deli. I was like, yo, can we get a slice? He's like, to go? I said, nah, to taste. He said, miss, we don't do that here. I'm like, then you know what? I'm out, sir. This conversation is over. But yeah, so we're gonna try our best to put out more content. We might be in a little hiatus because we definitely have to set everything up. But we do appreciate all our listeners. Thank you. Don't forget to tune into our website, blackramenpodcast.com. Get the merch. You'll thank me later for it because the drip is serious. And any final words?
Nah, that's it for me.
Just keep an eye out. Finish what you're watching, and we'll let you know what's going on in the fall when that comes.
Ooh, actually, one
Finish
final
what
word.
You don't know me. Finish what I'm watching.
One final word.
don't know
I
me.
did just look this up. It seems the first episode of Pirate Princess drops on the 15th of August. So, yeah, we'll start watching it then.
Oh, stop
And we
looking
will
smug.
co-
It's not out yet.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's coming soon. Did you see the trailer? Ladies and gentlemen, Pirate Princess is amazing. The trailer's fire.
Well,
but
not judging
any
nothing
other
from the
final
trailer.
words?
We know nothing. We'll see.
I saw the trailer. The trailer's immaculate. The trailer's beautiful.
Bet.
All right.
No final words from
So,
me.
so any final words? Any final words? We good?
No final words. Let's wrap this up and tune out for today.
Peace.
Peace.